All right, so a few days ago, Underworld fans should be really excited because a new trailer dropped. Underworld Blood Wars will be hitting theaters soon, and I figured we would do a trailer reaction. And of course, I waited for you because I like for us to experience this together, you and I. You know that I love you, but did you wait for me? I have a feeling some of you guys saw this trailer already. But no worries, let's get into it. Underworld Blood Wars. Here we go. Trailer reaction.
The vampire and Lycan clans have been at war for centuries,
Kate Beckinsale.
turning our world into a battlefield.
Are you with me?
For me, the fight is personal. Everyone I've ever loved has been hunted down. Now a new war is being waged.
This day was bound to come.
The Lycans are moving again. They have a new leader, Marius.
We must not rest until we have destroyed their final sanctuary. You need Cillian.
She cannot be trusted.
Tell your Marius, I'm not finished with this war.
Cillian's blood is the key. You will be invincible.
As the Lycans grow stronger, I fear more blood will be spilled than ever before.
We fight for our coven.
Impossible.
I'm like, all right, let's pause it. Okay, there we go. All right, so here's what I think. I think that this movie can do very well. I think if this story is written very well, I think this movie probably will do extraordinarily well. So there's two things that are going to happen with this movie, right? It's going to do well in the box office, just numbers wise. I think a lot of people will come out to see it because I think the Underworld franchise has a pretty strong fan base, and I think that monetarily it's probably going to do pretty well. I think that it will do well with the critics if the story is a well-written story around the franchise, because let's face it, not much changes in the Underworld franchise outside of the story. I mean, stylistically, cinematically, tone, the Underworld movies carries a pretty consistent theme, which is cool because it is specific to the Underworld franchise. We need those things to be there because those are the things, right, that we love about Underworld. So I don't have any problems with that. So I think what takes an Underworld movie over the top is a very well written storyline. Now, the good thing for Underworld is that it already has a built-in audience and it already has a mythology that it can draw from. So if it would build on one, which was actually really good, and then just continue to build that storyline and to develop the characters and the differences and the conflict between the Lycans and the vampires within the Underworld framework and give us really strong stories behind it, these guys could be making franchise hits for a long, long time. That's what I hope happens here. Now, can I tell that from this clip? Not really. It looks like there's potential for a pretty good story build here, but I'm not really sure. I kind of need clip two to really kind of round out the edges for me here. But I will say, though, that I think if the story is good for Underworld, I think the movie is going to do very well all around. So that's my thoughts on it. And this is coming from a guy who is not a huge horror movie fan. If you consider Underworld a horror movie, some people consider it kind of a horror thriller or what have you. But I think that the movie does have potential. So what do you think about this? If you're an Underworld fan, I presume that you are excited about this coming out, but I would love to hear your thoughts about what I shared, if you have something different, or just your take on it in general. And are you planning on seeing this movie in January? Is this one that's on your list to go see? So let me know, you guys, in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching. You know that I do appreciate it. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up. but make sure that you subscribe. We've done some really cool new things on the channel. Film Facts in 1 minute or less is one that I really enjoy. So subscribe, stay connected to us as we grow, and we will continue to give you our best when it comes to movies. Al, out. Bye-bye.